that Darusha said. Did he say 11 o'clock? Did the driver mention 11 o'clock in his investigation? Did they do any phone forensics at all? Because according to what I understand, phones were seized in this matter. Phone were seized. And if phone were seized, it is based on investigation, right? That is phone forensics. Is there any documentation supporting the phone that was seized? Have they returned the phones back to the owners? Did Mohbad's phone, did it go through part of those phone that was investigated? Did they do any phone forensics on Mohbad's phone? The phone forensics is necessary. Also, the investigation document that we might use in future, that we might also go back to as a reference. These are documents that are law-abiding under the law. It's a lot of things that Aloba's family is owing the general public. The forensics document that was used to investigate this case, it is the right of the Aloba's family to have a copy. And it is the right of their son, Shitu, the right of the lawyer, to request a copy for them so that it will guide in the next line of action. If we have to sue the entire Nigerian police force all over again, we need to know how the police conducted this investigation. And I believe the Aloba's family should give us a direction on that document. Have they applied? Have they ever gotten a feedback in the application? Are they going to press for that to apply? Are they going to do a press conference? Are they going to submit to us what the Sanshitu is doing to approach the 15 people in the house? Because I remember that I listened to Sanshitu tell me on the phone like this, that the 15 people in the house can be sued and will be sued. How long? What more do we need to do to sue the 15 people in the house? What more do we need to do to make sure that the phone forensics is done? We've tried. We are tired. We are getting wearied. Everything is in standstill. The DNA matter, the most important thing in the DNA matter, is also coming out confusing. If the government is pressurizing you, let the public know. Are you going to succumb to these pressures? Are they intimidating? It is better you let us know. There is solutions to every problem. I'll mute my mic for now. Thank you so much, Daddy Big Shot, for giving me this opportunity to take a little bit of your time. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, everyone. Go on, Daddy Big Shot.
Thank you, my brother.
Let me quickly say this. When the Corona inquest finished, some of us believe that after reading the CTC and the recommendation and the verdict, we believe that a judicial review is necessary, which we wrote in our own capacity to the family. But we don't know why till now a Corona inquest that named the woman next of kin.
When we wrote, the Sanshitu said that the Corona review is the right of Aloba and they can do it. It told us it is a right.
Before.
That's what I'm saying, before.
Then when the CTC came out, then we wrote...
The story changed.
The story changed. But it is well.
But it is not well. I mean,
no, it is well.
A couple of things.
Bio, you cannot cry more than the bereaved. It is well.
I hate to listen. I hate to hear that word, though. I hate to hear that word.
Professor Ishak get Bowers already.
Big Shot.
Bio mute.
I want to first of all appreciate Honorable York Daddy, the panelists, the commenters, and fellow comrades, Nigerians watching us home and abroad. The struggle for justice for Mohbad is a two-edged sword, and we are all learning from it. A lesson of faith leadership and lesson of failed followership. It would be wrong to give an impression that it's all about leadership. We've seen how it all play out, and it's still playing out. Are Nigerians ready for growth and development? Are we ready for sacrifice of economic and political independence? Are Nigerians dreaming of better tomorrow? The role played by all of us, and that is why I'm not moved when people say some people have compromised. All of them that have compromised náà ti wá sórí ìkànnì láti wá ṣépè pé ẹni tó bá da Mohbad bó ṣe máa rí fún bó ṣe máa rí fún ni. Gbogbo wa àtàwọn tó ń pretend, kódà àwọn tó bí ọmọ, ìyá ọmọ, ẹni tó pe náà partner ẹ̀, àbúrò ẹ̀, gbogbo everybody ló ti fẹnu ara ẹ̀ ṣépè pé ẹni tó bá da Mohbad bó ṣe máa rí ni. Ẹni tó máa ré èpè kúrò lórí everybody a máa wò ó. Àwọn tán dẹ̀ fẹnu ara wọn ṣépè, how they are going to escape it? We are watching. You see, the problem is that every time we come to speak beautifully about what happened or what's happening in the developed world, we have history of how Americans became giants, and we have history of how we made Nigeria to be ants by our actions and inactions. It's an abyss of mutual destruction, both leaders and followers. Here we are not talking about road. We are not talking about water. We are talking about human life. We're talking about a dignity that is the fundamental belief that all individuals must possess. Ta ló máa gbọ́ wípé kódà ajá tó bá rókò ajá á fẹ̀yìn rìn? Òkú èèyàn là ń sọ. So what is the difference between those dancing around DNA, whether they are family members or supporters of Aloba, and those who went to dance at Ile Oniposi, and those who claim that what we are looking for is not what by Mohbad, but the bully? What is the difference? What's the difference between officials of government and DPP that find it easy to approach suspects? And I doubt if DPP has ever approached Baba Mohbad, a man who lost his son. That what do you want? How do you think we can go about this case? But DPP will approach a suspect. And one of those, the sponsor of the suspect, is even telling us that he must walk free. Ṣé báwọn tó máa prosecute ẹ̀ náà nìyẹn? Ṣé báwọn náà ti lọ approach nurse? Ṣé báwọn náà ó ní tó sọ fún spending from their mouth? You think it's a joke? Where is the virtue of humanity? It's a virtue, regardless of our condition, of our characteristics, of our background. Ṣé bí kéèsì kan lẹ gbé wáyé? Ṣé bọ́lọ́pàá ló ń react sí kéèsì tẹ gbé wáyé? Ṣé yàtọ̀? Ṣé do you need anybody to tell us that police in Nigeria are not well trained? Who says they are not well trained? Do you need? Because it should have been done this way. Some people think, evidence. Is that what the lawyer is not going to court? We are saying that we are fighting the leaders. Adẹ̀ tó ń fèsì àwọn olórí burúkú amokun mẹ́kọ, àwọn agẹ́ndìmọ̀ ìdìbàjẹ́, àwọn mọ̀dàrú bá a ṣe ń bá wọn jà lókè bẹ́ẹ̀ náà làwọn tó wà ládùúgbò ọwọ́ wọn ò jẹ́ àsun. human life respect for the dead ká tiẹ̀ honour ẹ̀ with kí n ló pa á níbi tó bá wà lọ́hùn kó mọ̀ pé àwọn tó wà lẹ́yìn this is the only respect they can give me. Lọ́ọ̀yà wá ń pọ́ìntì sí owó tó wà nílẹ̀ àwọn á fi máa jà ojú lọ́ọ̀yà tiẹ̀ hàn wọ́n yọ̀gò lójú wọ́n ti rí royalty. I don't know the self-worth. I don't know the kind of mindset. We're talking about human dignity. That's the cornerstone of any ethical or social frameworks that we'll be talking about. If you don't have it, you don't have it. Where is our respect? Where is our compassion? Where is the empathy? Now you are talking about Nigeria moving forward. What is the national value? Bọ́mọ olówó bá kú, ariwo á ta. Bọ́mọ tálíkà bá kú, ṣó nìkan ló máa kú ni. So what is the national value? Because for us to drive this country, it's one thing to say Nigeria ò dáa. Ó yàtọ̀ sí Nigeria ò dáa bí à ń ba Nigeria jẹ́. Nigeria ò dáa bá ń ba Nigeria jẹ́. Kí ni difference tá a ní pẹ̀lú àwọn tá a lájọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ justice? Tó jẹ́ pé put it on the scale. Put it on any scale. Empathy làwa níta ní ẹ mọ́ bu abọ́rọ́bá. A sọ pé tẹ́ ẹ bá ní evidence bóun náà ló pọ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀ a ní ẹ má mú wá. Ṣùgbọ́n àtàmọ́ tẹ́ ń sọ ò nítumọ̀. Bí pé ẹ fẹ́ lé ń di ẹrù ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lé ọmọ ẹ̀ náà ni. That has been our stand. Alọ́ba ò fún wa lówó àfi tá a bá tún máa náwó lórí kọ́ọ̀sì. What is the fundamental belief tẹ́ ẹ fi di pé ká tẹ̀lé yín pé democracy is the government of the people by the people and for the people? Àwa ń pariwo látọdún mélòó? Ẹ wá ń kọ wọ́n wá ní kàn ṣe ordinary DNA test. Wọ́n yẹ sọ ọmọ olówó ọmọ tálíkà ní ìlú tí ò subsidize production. All of a sudden ìlú tí ò sí subsidy for anybody, all of a sudden welfare officer dẹ̀ fò jáde. So what are the guiding principles? Not as I don't even understand. It's as if we just throw caution to the wind and we don't care any longer. And we see some of these things playing out. We are watching it and we all pretend as if not. This nation is sick. Oh. What is the moral? Is it that there is no moral standard? A moral standard that defines a country and its people? No moral standard that shape our collective identity and behavior? No sense of purpose? No sense of direction? And you now expect patriotism? Bàbá tó mẹ ẹ kú. Suspect tún ti gbé lọ ilé ẹjọ́. Ẹ ti ẹ recognize Wùmí as suspect. Ṣé kò gbà lọ́ba lọ kóòtù ni? Lọ́ọ̀yà yín dẹ̀ tó ń kàǹtì àsárá achievement o. Ó ń fàìlì defense fún bàbá ní kóòtù. Àbí ṣé rọ́ ni? Kò ń ṣara achievement yẹ. And a lawyer can type pẹ̀lú gbogbo tá à ń rí pé I have successfully concluded Corona inquest successfully. A lawyer. Ó dẹ̀ ń kọ́ nínú gbogbo tí gbogbo wa ń wò yìí. Ẹ dẹ̀ ní nǹkan ò ṣe wá. Ṣé bí wọ́n ní ara tí lawyer fi pè l'achievement ó ní pé òun get variation order lórí DNA. Variation wo lẹ wá rí inú CTC o? Ṣára request ẹ ní pé kí welfare officer kó kó wá oversee. To date even know the, you see, that's why I just laugh at people. Kí ni role welfare officer in DNA is to provide administrative support. Is to provide administrative support. If you have any, maybe government just want to observe for fairness, to facilitate the process. But in this case, you are saying under the strict, what is strict about two parties want to do DNA? Let the two parties be, their representative be there. Let them be there.
Shaq, Ejo, what is the responsibility of the court in this matter? A family court that take only 4 to 6 people at a time. Is say under strict supervision of the court. Are they the one that is going to be paying?
You see, when they see some things, that is why when these people came out and said, we are going to do it in 5 countries and Baba must pay. And you see that CTC. We don't know whether it's fake or original. Our lawyer has not been able to brief us. You can even see the funniest part of it is that somebody who got a variation order and there's controversy going on should apply for proceeding of the court. Apply for everything that you said in the court, you as our lawyer, on this matter.
They promised to get us with the critical thinkers have request for that copy, and they promised to send it to us tomorrow.
That is it. That is what we need to see. Application will they make. They not grant. Can all parties see so? Can they agree?
God bless you, sir.
Ṣé òyìnbó ńláńlá lẹ́ ń sọ tẹ́ fi ń da alọ́ba lórí irú mbẹ́ ni tó náà bá wà ń bẹ̀. Tẹ́ wá kúrò mẹ́ pé bàbá, let me explain it. That's how we do it in court. Because a lawyer lé o. Wọ́n lè ní yes, there is nothing wrong in that application that is bringing. We don't have to kick against it. Let us stay on our own. Those are technicalities that they use in knocking out people. Why? What is the role of a welfare officer other than to come and... But you are placing the management of the DNA on the welfare officer to oversee, to supervise and manage. So, anywhere they are taking the sample to, Aloba is supposed to have his information released, detailed. His email, where he will have his own private copy of everything. It's not going to be, it shouldn't be like that of the pathologist that said everything will be read in open court. You are not entitled to. No! Even if it is not Aloba that is paying. What is strict? What is strict? Sample collection. Could do everybody moju ko ni so. One break everybody one bear. Nobody should take the responsibility of we will transmit it. Emma loli e losun. Bó ṣe ń kàbò nìyẹn Nàìjíríà. Nígbà tá bá dìbò tán, wọ́n na ń gbé lọ sí secretariat, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ dìbò ẹ lọ sùn. Wọ́n á kà lálẹ́. Láago 12 òru. Nígbà tẹ́ máa fi jí láàárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì. Result ti jáde. So it's at this stage that the government now know that we have welfare. It is sad. And you know the funniest part of it? Aloba, because when some people think that we don't know what is going on, and somebody, a lawyer, is saying that I've done my best, or I'm doing my best, and even Aloba is owing me. Aloba asks for forensic now, for forensic. Eti Bobby the lawyer is sort of phone forensic. What the critical thinkers have done now, by even suing VDM to say, into a law of VDM, court will make the VDM to release whatever is in, no? Ṣebó wà lára tí lawyer náà fi ń claim pé òun fi kọ lẹ́tà sí IG.
Mr. Ishaq, God bless you. Ẹ sọ kankan sí ọmọ gbọ́n nìkan ló lè yé. God bless you. God bless you. Oyè yín deep. Oyè yín deep. Gidi. People were asking, why this? God. Ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ.
ẹ wá ti bàbá jáde ó wá ní pé ọpọlọ kápẹ́ńtà yẹn náà ó sì wà ń bẹ̀ ọpọlọ kápẹ́ńtà wo ló kù fàlọ́ba ju perception management lọ ó manage wa ni nígbà tá lọ́ba ti dẹni tó ń sùn sórí kíní ẹ̀ wo bí náà ti ń gbómi lábẹ́rẹ́ alẹ́ n tó kù ń sìn nípa lọ́ba manage wa alọ́ba you are holding down a man that lost his son. The man is even on bail. And the suspect tó wà nù lẹ́ngbà tó mẹ́ ẹ̀ kú. Alọ́ba is on bail o. Wùmí tún ti gbé lọ kóòtù o. And they are telling you that even spending TDPP láwọn fẹ́ charge is sponsor of spending tó ti the advice Alọ́ba Lane is telling you that spending is working free and it's going to work free. But our own lawyer is telling us that won't file the defense against a suit filed by Wumi. So Alọ́ba is not free, but spending is free. Ẹ ronú, ẹ wò, ẹ wá lẹ́ẹ̀mọ́ poison pill, wọ́n wá di Alọ́ba mọ́lẹ̀, wọ́n wá ń sọ òyìnbó kàǹkàǹkà. They are now acting as if they don't know. These are people who call themselves radical lawyers. 39 years of experience. 39 years ago. Tí wọ́n ń pariwo democracy, democracy. Abraham Lincoln said, and I quote, if Abraham Lincoln, ṣé bó ṣe ń dà ní, and you don't want the young lawyers who are also radicals, who can shake everywhere to grow. You are using material of VDM to petition IG, but critical thinkers cannot use that same material against the suspect in the house. And some people are saying, àwọn tán sùn yẹn ṣé Dàgbàró lè tó ẹni tó wà lóko so that Tinubu tó wá sùn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n ní Tinubu ń lo ẹ̀wọ̀n ni. Abi, you think Alọ́ba does not know what the critical thinkers are doing? Why are people playing on our intelligence? Why are people deceiving themselves? In Nigeria or anywhere in the world, when you talk about transparency, how can you talk about practical sovereignty without transparency? How can you talk about independence, freedom without transparency and accountability? Why is it that transparency and accountability goes together? Why do they go together? Why are they pillars to national building? And why are we joking with it in Nigeria? Why? To what is the joke in Nigeria? Where is the openness in all this? Ordinary DNA mà la fẹ́ ṣe yìí torí Yomi ń ṣe tí ò fa wàhálà lámà tó ń gbọ́ welfare officer yìí tí ò fa wàhálà ló wá ń di pé you are now bringing out CTC hiding the variation that was requested for, applied for and granted. What is the content of that variation that the public cannot see? It's even the lawyer that accepted this kind of CTC. Wow, this is wrong. Our lawyer listed it as part of his achievement. You say you are applying for, you got an order of variation to enable DNA to be carried out to determine paternity of Liam, the son of late Mohbad. I'm quoting our lawyer. Then, all that I warrant, Can you tell me anything that vary in the order? What is the ẹ bá mi sọ kí ló vary other than the welfare officer? And if the welfare officer come tomorrow and say that this one is strictly under my supervision, this one I cannot say much about it, what will now happen? Controversy, another litigation. Ẹtùmọ̀wò wa ká tó lọ appeal. Let us not go and appeal it. Amukumẹ́kọ̀ lẹ pè wá ni, aláṣẹdànù lẹ pè wá ni. Tó máa ń pè yàn ẹ lè stand in your profession. We cannot demote status yẹn. We won't speak, we won't talk down on that profession. Ìyẹn ò mí ìpọpọ lọ tiwa náà dọ̀bálẹ̀. Ìyẹn ò mí ìpọpọ wa dọ̀bálẹ̀. And that is why I like the beauty of the kind of curriculum, irú education táwa ní. Ó bá lọ ṣe sciences, you do some element of law. Ó bá lọ ṣe business, you do some element of law. You cannot lead us by our nose. Ẹ má nù wá àmọ́ jẹ. Nígbà tá lọ bá lè sọ wípé ìgbà tí kéèsì Mohbad ti bẹ̀rẹ̀, òun tiẹ̀ ti kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lọ. Ṣé ń làwa lẹ wá fẹ́ máa tàn? Àwa lẹ fẹ́ máa rá róbóróbó. So lawyer wa náà mọ̀ pé there is somebody called very dark man. Kí ni stand very dark man? Tẹ́ ẹ lọ fi evidence yẹ lọ petition tí lawyer wa make lọ fi competition fún IG. Kí ni stand di very dark man? Ṣé very dark man ó accept corona ni? Ó sọ fún kan tó deliver judgment what will happen at corona. Lawyer wa sọ wípé òun apply for CTC of corona. My people, don't let them deceive us. They have front-loaded all the statements of these people to corona. All the statements of the suspects to corona. Our lawyer was to even use it as a basis to ask questions at corona. We should be asking the SAN today. All the front-loaded statements, because police was at corona. All the front-loaded statements, bring them out. Emmanuel. You did not have copy of some things. Copy of Kineni. You are supposed to request for all the statements that was at corona. Want to front load there. Change the statement. They didn't say that. Apart from their testimony, you have access to everything. You are in position to blow out anything. Awata ní enough information gan kéèsì yé wa kò lè dàrú. Ó yé wa. You are now saying because IG has now set up a team to review. Commissioner of police ló ń disagree pẹ̀lú investigation lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tó ní kan detain àwọn èèyàn. Commissioner of police ló wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Why is it that the case of Mohbad require panel to be set up to review upon review? Ọ̀dẹ̀lẹ̀pẹ̀ wá ni. Kò sọmọ politician bí politician lè kú. The suspect in this case and wọ́n ń sọmọ olówó, wọ́n ń sọmọ èèyàn ọlọ́rọ̀, wọ́n ń sọmọ èèyàn kankan. Kí ló wá fà á? Tó di tọrọ wọn fi dọ́dọ̀ IG. Tí IG bá give ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nu lásán lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ mo jẹ́rìí pàǹtí. Kódà kí fáìlì yẹn ó tó move dé kó padà wọ́n ti arrest gbogbo àwọn tó yẹ kán mú. And they will be telling you that didn't you hear what the IG said yesterday? Ṣùgbọ́n in this case, where is the panel that is reviewing? Where is the panel? When are they going to review? You are buying time, controversy upon controversy, divide and rule. Àwọn tẹ́ bá lè rà, àwọn tẹ́ bá lè dẹ́rùbà. Bàbá oníbàbá, bàbá ẹ wá dè mọ́lẹ̀. Alọ́ba wa dẹni tó di pé ó wá ń jọjú lójú wíńdò wò wá ń sin ni. Tó bá ti wò pé ó tún ti fẹ́ le jù, a tún bọ́ sí kọ́nà, ẹ ga abẹ́rẹ́ sí mi ń di o. Ẹ sọ fún ọpára mi ò yá o, mi ò sí nílé o. Ẹ pórí òkè mo lọ o. Alọ́ba tí wọ́n ń sá wọlé ń sá jáde. Ẹ wá jẹ́ bàbá yẹn, ẹ tún fẹ́ sọ di ọ̀tá àwọn tó tún nífẹ̀ẹ́. Kò dá o. Just imagine if people are not wise. Just imagine if people are not people who decide to embrace him are not creation of logic. Tó bá jẹ́ pé emotion tẹ gbé wá of recent ni àwọn tó fi ṣaṣọ òbora kákan yọ aṣọ yẹn kúrò lára ẹ̀ ni kó wà naked kó wá máa dá sọ̀rọ̀ kẹ tún wá máa sọ fún pé ẹ mọ̀ bóyá òkú Mohbad ló ń dà láàmú kó kúkú lọ san ọmọ yẹn ẹ ní bó ṣe ń dá sọ̀rọ̀ nísìn torí ibi tẹ́ ń wà lọ nìyẹn. Ẹ wo àwọn nígbà tẹ́ lé àwọn critical thinkers kúrò àwọn wo lẹ fi replace ẹ̀. Ọlọ́run kò ní pààyàn lórí kó mọ̀ fi irùngbọ̀n rọ́pò o. God will never place any burden on us that is bigger than what we can carry. Ẹ wo àwọn tẹ́ wá lẹ fẹ́ fi recover. Gbogbo àwọn tẹ́ ń sọ pé anybody that is not interested in justice he can go and the host in heaven the Lord of whatever the Lord of the critical will bring down the people we will fight the battle. Where are those now? The people not to change the color DNA nísìn. Nínú fásitì wo ló wà? Ṣé inú Lúùkù lẹ́tì mú jáde ni àbí inú Jọ́ọ̀nù àbí Súrátì Fátíà lẹ́ẹ̀ka fún wa?
Inú ìwé Solomon ló wà. Ó wà ní ìwé Solomon.
Kí lẹ fẹ́ fi níbo lẹ ti fẹ́ mú lè wá nísìn? It's tie your camel and rely on God. Gbogbo ohun tó yẹ kéèyàn ó ṣe tọ́lọ́run bá ti kó sọ́wọ́ yín gbogbo tálẹ́ǹtì tẹ́ ẹ níìdì tọ́lọ́run kó sún wa ẹ wá dàrú tán ẹ kọ ẹ̀yìn Ọlọ́run kó gbogbo ẹ̀ ó kó gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ ó kó gbogbo ohun tá a lè fi jà ẹ wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìjà òṣì. Envy. People who don't even have capacity for anything. Ó ń ṣe ká pariwo now. When they are talking about critical thinkers, people say I should be. I say no. These are people who are sacrificing more. You can see me come out at times. 2 weeks you can see me off. But some people decide láti fi time mo ti wọ́n lẹ̀. You now want to compare them with me? Akígbe márùn làwa now. You can't compare us with them. So torí pé yín kan ẹ wá lọ jókòó sí corona. And you can oversee, you can supervise, okay, can find information. Ordinary journalist. The engineer. You turn yourself to architect of the struggle. Reporter, go and see what is going on there and come back and feed us. When we are talking about critical thinking, Shabo Ninsi, bí wọ́n ṣe wà on stage, bí wọ́n ṣe wà on feed. Kò lè tán lára ọmọ ọba kó mọ̀ kú dàn ó ní look at the rest. Káwọn eléyìí láwọn ò tiẹ̀ wọn ò gbé nǹkan the residual knowledge is there. Ẹ wá da gbogbo ẹ̀rú ẹ wá ń jù sí wa ṣé wọ́n á gọ̀ ṣé wọ́n á béèrè fún ẹ kọ́kọ́ gbé CTC jáde ẹ tún post another this is test sign. Ẹ tún gbé lọ́ba ẹ ní lọ́nlẹ̀ yìí o gbogbo yín pátápátá àtèpè tẹ́ ẹ ṣẹ́gbéra yín ṣẹ́ àtètáwọn èèyàn ń gbé yín ṣẹ́ gbogbo ẹni tó bá betray Mohbad kò bá jẹ́ bí kò bá jára kò bá já gbogbo yín pátápátá gbogbo wa anybody tó bá mọ̀ tó bá betray will not go unpunished. Government ò tiẹ̀ tún lè wo sunsunsun. Okay, welfare officer tẹ́ ló ń bọ̀ yẹn. The welfare officer is coming from where? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ church ibo ni ó ti wá. Bóyá wọ́n fi gbà gan àbí nínú party wo àbí nínú local government wo àbí state wo ministry wo. Ẹ jẹ́ ẹ gbórúkọ ẹ̀ síbi ẹ ó yẹ kórúkọ ẹ̀ náà lè wà lórí àbí welfare officer is blank now. If you are making another welfare officer from the ministry of ẹjẹ àmọ́ tó ti ń bọ̀.
Dragging ni.
Àbí ṣé spirit ni welfare officer ni. And níbo ni gbogbo àwọn journalists ṣe rí report tí wọ́n spread tó align pẹ̀lú gbogbo ohun tá a sọ lórí variation of that order? Where did all the journalists who spread the news? Premium Times, BBC, The Punch, The Nation, who spread the news? All of them. Ta ló spread the news yẹn jáde? Channels Television, all of them. Ṣé bàbá Alọ́ba ló sanwó fún gbogbo àwọn journalists to spread it? So ẹ wò wípé ẹ ṣáà fi bò wọn lójú, ẹ spread yẹ, àwa la máa sọ wípé that is not what happened in court o. Alọ́ba ò dẹ̀ ní lè sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. Reason being that lawyer yìí náà sọ pé yes, àbí lawyer tàná náà sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni. The lawyer yesterday came out boldly. Gbogbo nǹkan tí Wùmí sọ pé yeah, let's not lie, that's how it happened, that's how it play out really. Àwọn náà gbé order kan wọlé, so we had no option than to also accept that. Ṣé bí n tẹ́ fẹ́ play nìyẹn? Bàbá Alọ́ba lánàá, Alọ́ba tàná, gbogbo owó rákàdàdà tán gbé síwájú ẹ̀ yóò ti fò jáde. Yóò ti fi kọrin. Alọ́ba ò wá lè fèsì kámẹ́rà mọ́ lẹ́nìí. Ó wá ń wọ agbádá nínú ooru. Ọkà kan pọ̀ lọ́sibítù. Wọ́n ń gún lábẹ́rẹ́ láì yọ bàtà lẹ́sẹ̀. Bàbá wa kọjú sógiri. Wọ́n ń snap Alọ́ba. Nítorí fi fóònù tiẹ̀ náà ní fi. Sóun ló ní ẹ gba fóònù mi ẹ fi yà mí ni. Àbẹ́yìn lẹ sẹ́ǹdì ẹ̀ sígbà tẹ yà tán. Kí ni purpose yẹ?
Agio, Mr. Ishak. Oh, God.
Abẹ́rẹ́ rí gbogbo àwọn journalists ni. DNA to be conducted abroad. Wọ́n dẹ̀ gbé tí gbogbo yín àwọn èèyàn dẹ̀ wò pé that is transparency, that is that, that is very good. After all of a sudden they don't change it. It's because you all know I've been saying it, transparency and accountability are principles that are vital for good governance. Ẹ̀yin náà mọ̀ pé tẹ́ ẹ bá ti lè gbé jáde pé kíní máa wà transparent, ọkàn wa balẹ̀ ni. Àfìgbà tá a tún gbọ́ welfare officer. Because when we are talking about transparency, there will be open and visibility. There will be visibility. People will, in fact, the parties will, all of them will say, we are okay with this. Ṣùgbọ́n gbẹ̀ ti gbé welfare officer wọlé nísìn. Ebi ń tẹ́ fẹ́ sọ ni pé INEC officer ti wọlé. Bàbá Alọ́ba ẹ máa lọlé. Á send ẹ̀ sílùú òyìnbó. Á send ẹ̀ sí lab tó fẹ́ ṣe Nàìjíríà. Ṣé bí n tó kù náà nìyẹn?
Topsy.
Ó náà ni. Àwa dẹ̀ ni. We may not have opportunity to be directly linked with what has happened, but we are stakeholders. We are stakeholders. The public are stakeholders. So we are monitoring the process. If we don't understand the process, we won't be in position to monitor it. It's because we understood that process. That is why we are monitoring it. And we are going to hold authorities and individuals responsible for their action. Tí bàbá gan bá fail lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí, we hold bàbá. We won't drag. We are not here to bully anybody. But ó máa wà nù ìwé ìtàn wípé gbà tí wọ́n fẹ́ pa DNA Mohbad àtọmọ Mohbad tí wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe DNA ẹ̀. Bàbá dùbúlẹ̀ lọ́sípítù ni wọ́n kọjú sógiri níjọ́ tí wọ́n fẹ́ gba sample. Bó bá tún wu bàbá kan ní àwọn lọ gba abẹ́rẹ́ ní níjọ́ tí wọ́n fẹ́ gba sample, àwọn ò sí ńbẹ̀. Torí ibi tí gbogbo ẹ̀ náà lọ ni. Àbí kan sọ wípé wọn àṣẹ káwọn mọ̀ ìjọ yẹn àwọn wà lórí òkè Grace. Ibẹ̀ làwọn gùn lọ. Torí ibi tí gbogbo ẹ̀ ń lọ nìyẹn. Wọ́n ti po bàbá yẹn nú pọ̀. Wọ́n ti wá create fear. Àwọn kan ti di kàbá. Eléyìí sojú lásán o. Bó bá dẹ̀ dojú lásán náà ni àtòjú lásán àti òjú lásán. gbogbo ẹ̀ ìkápá Ọlọ́run ló wà. We are not going to lose faith, but we know we cannot escape danger by ignoring our existence. Àti rí i pé ẹ ti ń dọwọ́ rú, àní pretend that the road is clear. Wọ́n ti ń dọwọ́ rú. Nígbà pẹ̀lú ọkọ̀rin ó ní let's practice democracy the way it should be done. The way it should be done ni. Democracy kí ló yẹ kí democracy yẹn fún? For the benefit of our nation and the incoming generation, let's think twice before we do. Let's think twice before we do. Ẹ jẹ́ a máa rògbò o. Bí ìbá ṣọmọ wa ló kú lénìí, èèyàn ń kú lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ tiwa náà, èèyàn kú nínú fámìlì olúkálùkù wa. Ta ló gbàdúrà irú eléyìí? Ta ló gbàdúrà pé kẹ́wọ̀n èèyàn máa kú báyìí? Ta ló gbàdúrà irú manipulation tá à ń rí yìí? This is an open manipulation. It's like even they are slapping us now. Open slap. Wọ́n àti ẹ̀ mọ ibi tán fẹ́ hide mọ́.
Daylight robbery.
Láti inú kóòtù, pronouncement, proceedings, gbogbo ohun tó wà ní ọ̀dà tó yẹ kó vary, gbogbo ẹ̀ dé mary, ìdẹ̀ mary, ìdẹ̀ kẹ́rì. Abẹ́ẹ̀rí kélé ẹ̀gí mbẹ́ ni. Those who are in charge today, the royalty thinkers, lè gbójú pamọ́ o. Analysis ló kù táwa ń ṣe o. You are the one in charge o. We are only doing analysis. We are not even deep. Anyway, we are not deep. Because about deep ni, a máa fàyín lórúkọ, a máa fàyín láṣọ ni. Pé ẹ lè wá baṣẹ́ ọwọ́ wa jẹ́. Advisory council ni. Kọ́ iye ọba ọmọ kìíní kan ọmọ iye ọba, kí jòyè ọmọ rẹ̀ ń jòyè. A ti mọ ìkòkù sísan ara wa, the contest. But royalty thinkers step up. Don't pretend. Ẹ ti láwọn ogun ọ̀run ń bọ̀ wá bá wa jàjà yìí. Ṣé wọ́n ti dé? Àbí wọ́n ti dé? Ẹ má jẹ́ kí wọ́n wọ tírọ̀kì Dangote o. Bó bá jẹ́ pé owó tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì. Because àwọn ọmọ ogun ọ̀run bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe pé ogun ọ̀run jọ yẹn kò sẹ́ni tí ò ní believe pé báyìí náà gan yàrá ti gba justice. Gbogbo àwọn ọmọ ogun ọ̀run ẹ tètè pè wọ́n o, wọ́n sọ̀kalẹ̀ wá o. Ká dẹ̀ máa rí update tó dáa ni o. Ẹ ti ní bí justice DNA yìí bá dọwọ́ rú, your life is at stake. Nígbà tẹ́ wá ń rí gbogbo update tó ń lọ yìí àti order yìí, ó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ ti bọ́ ta pé sọ mọ̀ pé life mi wà at stake. Àwa rí pé kẹ́ ẹ ti gbarata ṣe fẹ́ kú ni, ẹ̀yin tẹ̀dẹ̀ lẹ́fẹ̀ẹ́ kú. Ọbẹ̀ ò dá lọ́rùn màálù, ojú ni màálù gan rọ̀. Lẹ́yìn tẹ́ ní tí DNA bá wọ́, your life is at stake. Ṣé ẹ̀ tí wá máa rí gbogbo tí ń lọ yìí náà pé ó ń wọ́ ni? Ó yẹ kẹ́yìn náà ti jáde pé ẹ̀mí mi ó mọ̀ wá ń di kinní yìí. Ẹjọ́ ni o, ẹ̀bẹ̀ làwa ń bẹ̀ o. Gbogbo ohun tó bá yẹ kẹ́ ẹ ṣe, gbogbo ohun tó bá ti yẹ kẹ́ ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ síta. We won't say because you are in charge now. Tẹ́ ẹ bá sọ, àwa support yín. We don't care who is in charge. What we want is result. Ẹ̀yin ẹ̀ kan búlù ẹ̀ jáde, ká bá yín gbé sókè ni. We are not contesting with anybody. But when you announce, when we don't hear anything, when you keep mute, a máa wò pé àbí ṣé bàbá gan ti gbà pé ìyàwó wa ni, ọmọ wa ni. Analysis wa kúkú máa lọ sí terrain yẹn. Aya wa ni o, ìyàwó wa ni o. Result final conclusion ló kù tá ń wò. that is so that a ní dá àwọn èèyàn láàmú. Ẹ̀bẹ̀ là ń bẹ̀ yín o, please ẹ má sọ wá di amukun mẹ́kọ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà. Thank you all and I wish you all well. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ishak. Mama Ayokoto, let's have you. Mama Ayokoto, are you there?
Oh, big shark now.
I don't clap now. Mama Ayokoto, are you there? Let's have Barrister Tosin. Santosin, let's have you, please.
Talẹ́ńpẹ̀ ni mọ́mí awuyewuye. Ta ni mọ́mí awuyewuye? Ṣé olúwa tó sì ló ń jẹ́ awuyewuye? Ṣé èmi lè jẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀ ni?
Santos ni awuyewuye.
Ok, ṣé Santosin ló fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ni?
No, but ìgbà tẹ́yìn ò ti respond ni.
Oh, ok, ẹ má bínú jàre. Under normal circumstances báyìí, àwa ò lọ́rọ̀ púpọ̀ tá a fẹ́ máa sọ lórí justice for Mohbad. Torí mo kàn lè máa ṣera mi ní wàhálà. Ó dìgbà tí bàbá bá sọ pé ibi tóun fẹ́ kọrin justice for Mohbad sílẹ̀, àá tún tẹ̀lé wọn. As it is now, everything stands still ni. Bàbá wọ́n gba lẹ́tà the same letter lẹ́ẹ̀mejì wọ́n gbé wá and thank God gbogbo báwọn critical thinker ṣe lọ gbé last row tán lọ jòkó tán wo wájú wọ́n sì bá wa fẹ̀gbẹ́ ojú kan rí i pé wọ́n sáyìn nǹkan tá à ń pọ́nlé kí ló tún wà bẹ́tẹ̀ ní ká máa sọ. So and ṣẹ́mọ̀ this justice for Mohbad like Mr. Muiwa ó ti sọ sílẹ̀ pé you cannot cry more than the bereaved. And at the end of the day tọmọ èèyàn tí nǹkan èèyàn bá di méjì inú ò ní bíyàn gbogbo àwọn kinní wọ̀nyẹn for now báyìí èèyàn máa calm down láti analyse ẹ̀ tí bàbá bá ti dáhùn ready well as it is mi ìfẹ́ sọ wípé bí Mr. Ishaq ṣe sọ pé bóyá wọ́n dá bàbá mọ́lẹ̀ wọn ò dé bàbá mọ́lẹ̀ kò sẹ́nì kankan tó dé bàbá mọ́lẹ̀ bàbá wà sound wọ́n wà okay kò sí nǹkan kan tó ṣe wọ́n ọlọ́run ò dẹ̀ ní jẹ́ kán ṣàárẹ̀ ìtàn ṣe tán fi gba abẹ́rẹ́ fún wọn yẹn ọlọ́run á mú wọn lára dá because sometimes àwa èèyàn a máa ń ronú fúnyàn ni we think for someone bàbá is knowledgeable enough is kí náà ti máa ń pè ọgbọ́n wọn lọ́gbọ́n kì í ṣe pé wọn ò lọ́gbọ́n bó tẹ̀ ẹ́ pé wọn kàwé wọn ò forí wọn lọ wọn forí orí wọn lọ dákọ̀mu náà so they know he knows what he's doing èmi mò ń sọ mi Ọláyínká yìí alias Ayékútọ èmi ni mò ń sọ kò sí nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ pé wọ́n dá wọn délẹ̀ anybody ò dá wọn délẹ̀ èmi o bí mo ṣe rí nìyẹn o and mi ìdí wa máa ṣe wàhálà lásán tá a bá ní téèyàn bá ń lọ tó bá ṣojú ọwọ́ ẹ̀ báyìí tó ní gbogbo bó ṣe rí lélẹ̀ ọ̀ kí n ṣe pé kò sọ pé bó ṣe rí ní láàárọ̀ kó tún ṣe báyìí lálẹ́ yẹn I don't follow it ọpọlọ mi ò dẹ kò dẹ ẹ mọ̀ oníboníkálukú ṣe máa rí nǹkan sí mo lè rí nǹkan kí n dákẹ́ omi ní jẹ́ kẹ́nìkan kan play on my intelligence ó ní àwọn nǹkan tí mo rí these days mo sì wò pé bàbá gan bóyá justice for Mohbad ti sú wọn ọkàn wò pé àkọ́ṣàṣe lè tọ́ fẹ́ ṣe kọ́ lọ sí Mohbad anybody work away but the thing is wọ́n ti gbàgbé pé ọmọ tó lóun bímọ fọ́mọ wọn tó bá ní upper hand mo ti pariwo kíní yẹn tẹ́lẹ̀ pé tó bá ní upper hand lórí DNA tí DNA yẹn lọ favour ẹ̀ tí bàbá mọ̀ fún ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣe kéèsì wọn ọlọ́run dẹ̀ jẹ́ kó rówó ṣe because bàbá sọ pé wọ́n bá ti ṣe bí ẹnì tán àlè ló pọ̀ mọ́ òun that statement ọmọ yẹn kọ sílẹ̀ ó ti kọ́kọ́ gbé wọn lọ nísìnyí pé ó dì fèmù àgbé DNA variation DNA wọlé òun náà lọ ó lóun fẹ́ ṣe DNA
Mọ̀mọ́ ayé kò
kí ló
tọ́.
kí ló fi jọra.
Ìgbà tí wọ́n fún bàbá ní defamation of character, ta gbọ́ ta rí kinní yẹn document yẹn immediately no be new era o critical thinkers era immediately
backseat.
we
13
wrote
pages,
a 7
11
pages
pages, 11
with
pages, 8
evidence
videos.
where Wunmi defamed
11
Baba.
pages, 8 videos. And Sanchitu said, you have a case. Critical
Don't let
thinkers,
you counter sue Wunmi
your daddy,
for 500
we
billion.
included the video of the
Má sọ̀rọ̀, báyọ̀ billion, má sọ̀rọ̀, leave am. No talk. Yẹ̀yà ayé kò tán ẹ̀ má sọ̀rọ̀.
ọ̀rọ̀ sẹ́mi ń sọ ni pé because ṣe rí bá ṣe wà yìí it's over 2 years láti wà lórí kéèsì tí n bá yọ ọdún méjì kúrò lórí ọjọ́ orí mi ó yẹ kí n mọ bí mo ṣe rí nígbà tí mo wọ ní justice for Mohbad. A dẹ̀ rí bàbá Mohbad as the leader of this movement the justice seekers and bí nǹkan tí mo sọ recently mo dẹ̀ sọ fáwọn náà pé bàbá mi rí ẹni tí mo rí nígbà tí mo wọnú justice for Mohbad mi rí nínú ẹni tí mo wò sí mi wọ́n ní kò sí kú tá a fàgbà tán ní bá kú lórí ẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ mi ní sọ pé torí pé kinní because bí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣe yìí kọ́lọ̀ ń ṣàṣàánú gbogbo wa èmi ò gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹnìkan mo dúpẹ́ pé mo ti báwo náà ṣe máa ń sọ mo ti recalibrate àbí mo ti reset ọpọlọ mi kò sí nǹkan tí ó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ ní justice for Mohbad tó lè bá mi lójijì because mo ti gbé sílẹ̀ lẹ̀ mo ti ń wò ó tí bàbá bá ní jọ́ tí mo ti gbọ́ tó sọ pé nǹkan èèyàn ń di méjì kínú bíyàn mo kọ́kọ́ rò pé ṣọ́ọ̀tì ṣe DNA ni àbó oníkan tó ti sọ níwájú àbó oníkan tá a gbọ́ and it's true nǹkan wọn lè bí méjì bóyá wọ́n dẹ̀ ti wò wọ́n ti tẹ̀lé ọ̀rọ̀ ya Mohbad tó ní ó jọmọ wọn kò jọmọ wọn àwọn àgbà but the thing is if that is nǹkan tó agree lé lórí so hard láti pe public àbí critical thinker àbí ní ẹ̀rá kí ni wọ́n ti ń pè royalty thinker kẹ́ pé gbogbo everybody ẹ wá o ọmọ yín ọmọ kò dá wáyé fúnra ẹ̀ wàá gbà á pé gbogbo nǹkan tó ń rìn tán wọ́n bá sọ royalty fún yín ẹ gbé Mohbad ká lọ sí kò sẹ́ni tí mọ́ because nǹkan tó sọ pé everything stand still ni pé a kúrò ní inquest. It's 2 months plus how many days? Plus about 6 days or 7 days láti kúrò ní inquest. Bàbá Shitu kò sọ nǹkan kan tó make sense fún bàbá. Kò pé a ti parí inquest o. Tó bá jẹ́ under normal circumstances as a lawyer o. Nǹkan tó yẹ ká ṣe nítorí pé kò fẹ́ vọ̀ wá o. Nǹkan tó yẹ ká ṣe nítorí pé kò fẹ́ vọ̀ wá o. Nǹkan tó yẹ ká ṣe ní o. Bàbá yẹn ò fún bàbá Mohbad ní suggestion kankan. Thank God nígbà yẹn àwọn critical thinker wọ́n sì wà wọ́n jókòó wọ́n ka kínní yẹn a ní mo respect àwọn gbogbo wọn mo respect wọn reason tí mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé mo mọ nǹkan tó jẹ́ kéèyàn fẹ́ ka 900 pages ìwọ tó níṣẹ́ bó ṣe busy tó àwọn tó ń lọ school every one of them wọ́n jókòó kì í ṣe nǹkan tó máa kà ní 4 hours kì í ṣe nǹkan tó máa kà ní 5 hours ẹ mọye time tẹ wò in 5 days ẹ ti mú gbogbo points ibẹ̀ jáde ẹ̀yin lẹ tún mú jáde tẹ tún send ẹ̀ sí bàbá yẹn kò push bàbá yẹn pé kó move ahead láti ṣiṣẹ́. ok o judicial review báyìí la ṣe máa ṣe organize báyìí gan ẹ ṣe báyìí òun agbéwò yẹn wọlé kó sọ̀rọ̀ sọ anything bàbá Mohbad ló sọ pé kò ṣe bóun ṣe fẹ́ ṣe tòun nìyẹn ìwé kí wọ́n fẹ́ máa para mi sí lọ́rùn kí wọ́n fẹ́ para mi kú fún I just pray that the new era royalty thinker and baba Shitu wọn ò ní sin baba Mohbad dẹ́wọ̀n I just hope.
ẹjọ mọmi ayé kò tọ ẹjọ tó Ọlọ́run ẹ ń porúkọ kan látẹ nǹkan ẹ ń pè royal thinker
no
ní era royal.
mo ní the new era royalty.
The new era reality ti kẹjọ gbóni iye títí wá.
Yes. Èmi náà mo ti gbọ́ ó dà pé professor ló gbórúkọ yẹn síta, professor sọ bọ́lẹ̀ yẹn. mọ́mí tiktok company ó léwo ló ń jẹ́ new era. So àwa dẹ̀ ti wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ royalty Mohbad pẹ̀lú Naira Marley ńgbà yẹn. So wọ́n wá ní orúkọ wo ló ń kàn sọ àwọn the new person tó fẹ́ take place critical thinker ní Mr. Ishaq bá ní òkè ó
Big
ká
Shark
má jẹ orúkọ yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ká má jẹ ẹ̀pọ̀ kó wá sọ pé the new era royalty thinker.
thinker.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àbẹ̀wò orúkọ yẹn ṣe wá nìyẹn the
Mo
five
ti ní ìṣe.
cabals. Ní ìṣẹ́ ti gbọ́ nìyẹn new name nìyẹn fáwọn àwọn tó sọ pé omi tuntun ti rú ẹja tuntun
Ẹja
ti
tuntun ti wọnú
bóde.
ẹ̀. Àwọn ọmọ
Bẹ́ẹ̀
orí
ni
ẹja tó kó síbẹ̀ báyọ̀ ṣẹ́jà àrọ ní àbẹ́jọ́ ọ̀sán.
ẹ wo gbogbo ẹja kẹja tó bá wọ̀ ọ́ máa rún ni kí bàbá gan gbẹ́sẹ̀ síbẹ̀ ẹja rún ni ẹ jẹ́ ká
They are the
ṣáàfilẹ̀.
five cabals.
Cabals, yes. So now
Ọlọ́run ọba.
nǹkan tèmi ń try láti sọ ni pé kàn àwọn the new era royalty thinkers àti Sanṣítù àti gbogbo wọn kàn ṣáà help bàbá yẹn kó má lọ fọ́ sọ́wọ́ Wùnmí. I'm just saying because tí èèyàn bá gbá ẹ lójú tí ìwọ náà mú tó gbá ẹ lójú ọ̀tún ìwọ náà mójú ẹ òsì kò gbà. Nígbà tí kí ni wọ́n ti ń pè é, Wùnmí ní bàbá dìfẹ́mù òun, there are a lot of recording tí Wùnmí ti dìfẹ́mù bàbá. You sue me, I sue you. Ọjọ́ yẹn tí Naira Marley tó sùn Ìyábọ̀ Òjó kàńtàṣù ẹ̀ lórí kéèsì yìí náà ni. Kí ló dé tí bàbá wọn kì í ṣe bàbá ló fáìlì kéèsì against Wùnmí. Ẹ wá ní ẹ fẹ́ dúró de kẹ́ ẹ lọ counter claim. Tí bàbá wa lùsì ńkọ́ anyway ti send ẹ̀ sí bóyá ìyẹn gan-an fẹ́ fi prove pé Wùnmí náà defame from there wọ́n wá claim I don't understand but mo ṣáà gbàdúrà ní gbogbo ọjọ́ pé bàbá o kó wọn á jẹ́ pé ìgbà tí wọ́n bá lọ ṣe DNA kọ́ má ti ẹ̀yìn gbèrú yín ẹ̀yìn Yorùbá nìyín kọ́ má gba ẹ̀yìn gbé ẹrù lé yín lórí cause it will be so àbí ṣé disastrous iná ló ń jẹ́. Let's just look at it because I don't understand. Àtìgbà tá a ti ṣe inquest tán 3-4 days after ni mo ti ń notice pé Sanṣítù bàbá ò sọ pé moving forward nǹkan tí ẹ ká ṣe lélẹ́yìí. Then ìgbà tán tí wọ́n point àwọn nǹkan tí ò bára wọn mọ àwọn nǹkan tí ò sí nínú CTC síta bàbá yẹn wá ń sọ pé òun ò ṣe kìíní after that ó wá ní kankan tó sọ wọn ò pé ṣé àwọn public àti critical thinker then ṣé àwọn ni lọ́ọ̀yà bàbá ni that you are telling them do this do that and it's your job tọ́gbọ́n bá pe bàbá sí Arise television àbí TVC are you available to even tell this follow this man there. Are you available pé kò tiẹ̀ tẹ̀lé lọ bí lọ́ọ̀yà Wùmí ṣe tẹ̀lé Wùmí lọ bó ṣe yẹ pé yẹn tẹ̀lé Wùmí lọ ó lọ parọ́ mọ́ bàbá ń bẹ and you never come back to come and kanta nǹkan tí lọ́ọ̀yà Wùmí sọ sí bàbá tó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé irọ́ ni as baba's lawyer. Anyway we cannot cry more than the baby. Bàbá Alọ́ba say I'm pleased with my lawyer. Yes and I don't want to mi ò lè ṣáájú ẹlẹ́ẹ̀dẹ́pọ̀ ẹ̀dẹ́ I have to be on my own. As far as I know kí ni tẹ play mi ò sí dìbò mo mọ̀ pé ọ̀rọ̀ man tó ti contest governorship Ondo state náà ní bóyá ìyàwó ẹ̀ kan tì láti staircase ni ẹnu wọn lọ ṣe. Ó ti pẹ́ tí mo ti máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ kan bíi pé Nigeria is not for the poor, Nigeria is for the rich. Nigeria is for those people tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ti jọ pàdé níbo kí náà ń porúkọ school tó wà ní kínní St. Gregory's ní kí náà ti ń pè àti kínní kan boys high school bóyá Baptist boys high school àwọn school tó wà ní island wọ̀nyẹn àwọn school tó yẹ pé ibẹ̀ làwọn political class wà yìí lọ is for them I know you, you know me, man no man. Nigeria is for man no man. Nigeria is not for the poor. And that's why sometimes when they say, don't let Nigeria happen to you, Nigeria actually happen to Ìlérí Olúwa. And mo gbá nìkan sọ pé ó mọ ẹni tí Wùmí mọ̀. Tá a bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí lọ sọ̀rọ̀ yìí bọ̀ wọ́n wá ń sọ pé kò sẹ́ni kì í ṣe ẹni tí Wùmí mọ̀ nìkan o. Àwọn tó gbéṣẹ́ rán Wùmí, àwọn tó gbé iṣẹ́ rán Wùmí, àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ lójú Wùmí máa ń sọ kí ni Dre wá nílé Mohbad after about a week tí Mohbad ṣe kú. Kí ni Dre wá ń bẹ̀? Kí ni business Dre mo bèrè? Kí ni business Dre? Dre ló ṣàyìn ní ṣáàkù senator wọ inú ilé Mohbad after how many days tí Mohbad ti kú kí senator tó wá bẹ̀. tó tẹ bá ń wò pé ta la lágbára tó ń manipulate gbogbo nǹkan tí bàbá ń ṣe, Dre, DMW, Adoma and those in that group tí Ìyábọ̀ wà tẹ̀dẹ̀ ń wo àwọn tí gbogbo wọn represent nínú ibi tán wà yẹn. Àwọn ni wọ́n ń da gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń ṣe, àwọn náà ń dàrú Wùmí bí ẹran orí rẹ̀ sí àbí kí lẹ pé. Ẹ̀wẹ̀ tẹ́rí àwọn tó wà ń group yẹn àwọn ni gangan ẹ wo bó ṣe píṣẹ́ náà wọ́n ní Ìyábọ̀ ló máa handle Lagos State, Tóńtó ló máa handle Abuja. Ṣé ẹ rò bóyá wọ́n déédéé kó wọn jọ síbẹ̀ ni? Ṣebí láti lè cover shady deal sí gbogbo wọn ni. The very first time tí Dre máa gbé tó máa fi Mohbad sínú kó wá kọrin, ẹni tó ti lọ ṣeré, ó ti lọ kọrin pẹ̀lú ọkọ boyfriend Ìyábọ̀ ní UK, ó ti lọ Kenya, ó lọ kọrin, ó ṣẹ̀ darí wálé. Kò sí nínú kinní yẹn ẹ dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ó tún ní another show tó fẹ́ ṣe kó tó di pé ó lọ sí Canada tó wọn ló ti fẹ́ lọ ṣe show. You now put in kò sórúkọ ẹ̀ nínú calendar, kò sórúkọ ẹ̀ nínú flyer, kò sórúkọ ẹ̀ anywhere. Ẹ gbé sí by fire by force ẹ rú débẹ̀. Ó dẹ̀ délé ẹ̀ kò jáde mọ́, ẹ̀yin dẹ̀ ń lọ ẹ̀ ń gòkè ẹ̀ ń gbàsàlẹ̀. Ẹ̀ ń gòkè ẹ̀ ń gbàsàlẹ̀. Kí ni Dre ń ṣe ń bẹ̀? Dre ò kì í ṣe mẹ́mbà Naira Marley. A dẹ̀ tún rí gbogbo ọwọ́ wọn nínú kinní tí Red Jackman play síta. Èmi o, tí bàbá nǹkan tí bàbá Mohbad nìkan ṣe. Tí wọ́n bá yẹ pé ibi tí wọ́n dé wọ́n ti rí justice tí wọ́n ń wá. Because sometimes justice tèmi wálé yàtọ̀ sí eléyìí tí bàbá Mohbad gan wá. Justice tí mo wálé yàtọ̀ sí eléyìí tí every other person wá. Justice tèmi wá ni pé kí ló pa Mohbad? Báwo ni ìjọ́ wo ni Mohbad kú? Ní bàbá Mohbad báyìí bóyá ó ti rí justice tó ń wá, I don't know. So kò wọ́n lè rí gbogbo nǹkan tá a kà sílẹ̀ yìí kọ́ láwọn máa bẹ́ sínú epo pupa àmì epo gbígbóná. Kò possible because gbogbo nǹkan tá a tẹ kà sí lọ́ọ̀yà yín sílẹ̀ kò ṣe. Ẹni wọ́n sọ pé àwọn tún máa kọ lẹ́tà sí IG. Ṣé tí lẹ́tà IG bá máa ṣiṣẹ́, ṣé kò ti yẹ kó ṣiṣẹ́? Lẹ́tà IG àbí IG yẹn ó ti gbàgbé pé bàbá Mohbad wá rí òun l'Ábùjá. Wọ́n mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe. Mi lè sọ pé Sanshiti náà mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe o. Bọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣe ó lè má jẹ́ nǹkan tí justice kà wá.
Ọmọ ayé kò tọ́ Abuja trip yẹn náà o video evidences ìtàn fẹsẹ̀ Abuja o critical thinkers ni o 34 pages of evidences tí wọ́n kó lọ sí Abuja
Àníṣe
critical thinkers ni o.
ṣẹ́rí tá a bá ń sọ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí lọ tá a bá ń sọ bọ̀ bàbá wọn mọ̀ pé wọ́n ti rìn o physically wọ́n yìí ń wọṣọ àwọn náà dira tán lọ sí hospital tán gba abẹ́rẹ́ fún but spiritually pé àwọn èèyàn kan tán jẹ́ pé àwọn náà tọ́ ẹ sọ́nà wọ́n fi ẹ́ lẹ̀ àwọn tí wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n ní the first DNA.
na you dey meet me.
Honourable ẹ máa miss Bayo Billions. Wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ kan wọ́n ní.
I stay focused.
Wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ kan wọ́n ní nínú Bible Mọ́mí Grace ní the first DNA tó ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n ní King Solomon but nísìnyí we are not in the days of King Solomon. A lè máa gbàdúrà bọ̀ ṣá máa dijú tí gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń gbàdúrà fún kẹ́lòmíì dànù mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́. ṣèbí wọ́n rí mọ́mí rich grace ṣèbọ́ rí nǹkan tó gbé jáde tán ní kọ́ lọ́ọ́ fi ṣe kinní yẹn sí ṣé àwọn òṣèbá àwọn fúnra wọn rí ókè bóyá kí náà ti ń porúkọ máà tí welfare officer yẹn bóyá ó dẹ̀ ní king solomon of this DNA because I don't know we need ourselves ẹnìkan lè sọ pé mo lè dá ṣe ẹ wo wíwọ ọgbọ́n tó lọ gbé wá yẹn sìn wọ́n fún wọn níwèé tí wọn ò buwọ́ lù ìwé tí ò sẹ́ni tó sáìn ilé ìtàn wá sáìn kò ń ṣe nǹkan tó fẹ́ náà ṣé mọ́mí rich grace ò ti rí i pé wọ́n ti already dá gbogbo nǹkan tí bàbá wọn ti dànù sókun tó bá go ahead báyìí tó bá gbélé rìsọ́ọ̀tì mọ́ bàbá lọ́wọ́ kí positive kí ni mọ́mí rich grace máa ṣe sí it is well mo máa ń sọ kò sí nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ gbà nínú justice for Mohbad I only want that justice yẹn kó jẹ́ the true justice kọ́mọ ẹni tó pa Mohbad kọ́mọ time àti déètì tó kú dẹ̀ kọ́mọ bóyá ọmọ yẹn ọmọ Mohbad ni kí bàbá Mohbad dẹ̀ enjoy life o that's my own but ṣe wọ́n rí pé ká jókòó ká sọ pé wọ́n bá ń ṣe kinní kan mo fẹ́ mòye sí Naira Marley fẹ́ fún wọn a máa tẹ̀lé wọn kiri Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ láti jọ́ tí wọ́n ti mo ti wáyé mo ní ìtẹ́lọ́rùn dáadáa mi ì dẹ̀ wọ́wọ́ mi ì ń tọrọ mo lè má rí ìṣe òkè dàbí Dangote o but I'm comfortable so ìtẹ́lọ́rùn dẹ̀ ni òun ní bàbá ìwà tá bá sọ pé lágbájá gbogbo aṣojú mi ẹ gbàgbé ojú yín tó ṣe yẹn ganan máa ṣe dá gbogbo ẹ̀rú mọ́ wa lójú ó ní í sìn wọ́n ti fún wa ní pé welfare officer ló máa conduct ẹ̀ ibo náà rìn tí wọ́n fi dé ọ̀dọ̀ welfare officer ibo náà gbà dé ọ̀dọ̀ welfare officer kí náà tí ì ṣe tó ti dọ́dọ̀ welfare officer ẹni ìwé tó ń fún bàbá tó ní granted home and abroad ta ló táìpù ẹ̀ fún wọn ta ló táìpù ìwé yẹn fún wọn kan sọ yẹ ká béèrè dáadáa ta ló táìpù ìwé yẹn tó fún bàbá ẹgbà wọn grant ẹ ṣé lọ́ọ̀yà yín ló táìpù ẹ̀ ní bàbá ṣé lọ́ọ̀yà yín ló fún yín ní kọ́pì yẹn kó fún yín lélẹ̀ ẹ lọ bá kó fún yín lélẹ̀ tí wọ́n sign tó jẹ́ ní Mr. Vigo ẹ̀jọ̀ Mr. Vigo ẹ̀ bá wa meet you know tí ò bá jẹ́ àwọn èèyàn tó bá yín rí nísìnyí tẹ́ bá lọ ṣe wọ́n ní wọn ò sáyẹ̀nsì wọ́n ní gbá wọn láwo kọ́lọ̀ ń ṣàánú wa o mi ìrú justice for Mohbad sí forehead mi mọ́ mo yà gbé sílẹ̀ mọ́ wò ní ìsìn ìdí bàbá bá ti sọ pé ó yá á tẹ̀lé wọn I cannot cry more than the grave òwe mi Samuel wá yẹn kò lè tán lẹ̀ I meet my mic o ó dàbí pé Mr. Tazan tàbí ẹ̀sán Olúwatósìn ló kàn.
Good afternoon, everyone. Barrister Oluwatosi, I think I met you on the panel. Would you want to go ahead while I wait for you to conclude? Okay. Let me.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tazan. Good evening, everybody on the panelist and comment section. We can't cry more than the bereaved, though. For now, for me personally, I'm not going to say anything. Tí bàbá bá ti padà dé láti ọ̀dọ̀ sànù tó bá ti mú original copy, from there we'll now take it up from there. But for now, honestly, I'm short of words. Like what Omaye Koto said, that paper, only updating me, I want to give the Sun the benefit of doubt that paper is not from the Sun. The Sun will not, no, even a barrister will not do that, not to talk of the Sun. The Sun will not do that, honestly. For me, let me just say this here, the family is not transparent enough for me, personally. I don't know about others, but for me, they're not coming out straight about the DNA, honestly. And I will say this again, until when we see that certified copy, the stamped one from the court, from there we'll know what to say. But for now, I will just keep mute. Like what Mr. B was saying. Yes, I'm short of words. So So for now, just keep mute till when we have that copy. Then we can take it off from there. Thank you very much. I'll mute for now. For now, I'll mute. Savan, you can go ahead.
Speak. Yeah, good answer.
Thank you very much. Bio Billions, I greet you, sir. God bless you. Mommy Rianu, Mommy Yeye Boba Gua, Mr. Arishi, Anno Kunulai, Salam Alaikum. Mommy Ayekoto, I greet you. Sanulu Atosin. Mr. Vego, this is my first time of meeting you, but I will also extend my greetings to you. To all the good people in the comment section, I salute you all. My contribution would not be lengthy. I will just go straight to the point. In everything that one does in life, leadership is very critical. Where leadership is lacking or lagging, the journey becomes very difficult. And so the point at that time when critical thinkers stepped forward, and I could remember vividly that day the question that Honorable York Daddy was asking about some petty cage or what's the name? I mean, the way he acted at the time. And I remember my little, very minute contribution that a leader always shows up. A leader must always step forward to give direction, to give guidance, to fill in the gap for the followership. And I say that, I reference that to say that, the critical thinkers have really done so well, providing, the needed leadership for this fight. They have done exceptionally well. They have, given us information. They have educated us. They have carried us along. They have, shed light on gray areas in this matter. And that is very commendable. I thank you. And I say well done to you all. At this juncture where we are right now, I hope that Mr. Loba will have a ready mechanism in place that will give the public the necessary information, update as to what is going on regarding all of the areas of this matter, principally that of the DNA, and then the criminal proceedings at the court, and also all other matters that are, those that are with the police and those that are pending before the court and those that are, like the judicial review. So I hope that he has a mechanism in place to feed the public on what's going on. Also, I would just like to say something. Mr. Aloba is okay. He's all right. I don't believe that he's in a situation whereby he's weak or he has lost his energy for this fight. No, I don't believe so. I believe he's okay. He's fine. He's all right. So at the appropriate time, I believe that he will come out.
Mr. Tazan, I'm sorry to interject you. What about if Mr. Loba did not want anybody to know what is going on outside again? Because this
Well,
one you are saying they should look for someone to. What if this has become a family affair?
no, he cannot.
Anyway, I'm just saying that.
I don't think he can say it has become a family affair and then therefore he owes the public no information or update or to brief the public as to how and where the matter has gotten to. Because if not for the public, if not for you and I and several people, thousands of people across the world, if not millions, he won't be where he is today. If we remove all of us on this panel and several other panels, though, if we remove all of us from the equation, where would the case be today? Aloba would have been a goner. He would have been a goner. And so, on that basis, I believe that he will not say that it's a family affair now. No. And I have always reiterated it, that this fight for Mohbad has gone beyond him, has gone beyond his family alone, has gone beyond something that he feels he's doing for himself. No, it has gone beyond that. It's like he's fighting for everybody. He can no longer personalize this matter. It has gone beyond that. So, and that's why I said that I hope he has in place mechanism to feed the public on the true situation, because that's what the critical thinkers were doing before now, right? So I hope that is in place. And I have this question, two questions, and I hope that Barrister Oluwatosin, Honorable Bayo Billions, and Honorable York Daddy will be able to help me here. The first question is that I want to ask it, and I please will crave your indulgence to just, if you don't want to expound on it, you could just answer yes or no, but I will appreciate if you can, expound on it. Since you decided to come down from the podium in this room that we are in right now, since you decided to take your chairs and come and sit where myself, Mommy Ayekoto, Prince, Mr. Arishe, Yeye Bobaguama, Mommy Irianu, since you decided to bring your chairs and sit with us here, has Mr. Muiwa reached out to you to say, oh no, my people, don't take it that way. Please, don't take it that way. Has he reached out to you? You see, Muiwa specifically, I called his name. I didn't call any other person that we know from Baba's side. I called Muiwa. Has there been any time that he called either in a conference with you or personally, one-on-one, to say, no, Emma Binuko Ribe, please, let's find a way around this thing? So before I will continue, if you want to answer that, or you want me to ask the second one.
My honorable Tazan, there is I think Barrister Sanoluatosin actually wanted to answer this question. So let me drop Mr. Vigo. Mr. Vigo, I'll bring you up a little bit. I'm going to bring you up much more later. I don't know what's happening. I'm really dropping. Let me see whether Barrister Tosin, because
Let them power tap.
please, let's power tap. The only thing I can tell you, General Tazan, the only thing I can tell you is that the family, they are in control of the DNA. The family are in control of the DNA. That's the only thing I can say.
Nah, this is them.
Am I audible? Can anybody hear me? Am I audible?
You are audible, sir. You are audible.
Okay, San Oluwatosin is up here. You're going down. Only answer here, Lati down. San Oluwatosin, please answer General Tazan.
Okay, Mr. Tazad, to the question you asked, well, like what your daddy said, the family are in control because we keep asking questions and they keep going back and forth on it. When we say things direct signals, we will bring it up and they keep going back and forth on it. So on that question that you asked, at the time he said we should do the needful, and I keep wondering what is the needful. We are not in control of anything. So the needful is said, for me personally, I don't understand. But all we can say that the family is in control of the DNA, so that's why we are taking a backseat for now. But we will help in our little way. Like this, what we discovered, this update that came out, we're just going through all the documents that have been coming from the court, and we cited that, and we called them and say this, and this. Have you noticed this? And they were going back and forth, and that's why we said the family are not transparent with it. If Mr. Miwa is saying, it is this is what it means, that's not what it means, they granted, and this and that. And we are asking, where is the certified copy? And Mr. Miwa is instructing Mr. Loba to go back to make the SAN to request for the copy. And the question is, the one that has the update, where did you extract that statement from? It comes from, you can't just come up with something. It's from a copy, from a certified copy. Why are you not bringing it out for us to see so we can know how to come about the DNA? And from there we said, oh, if you guys are not coming out playing with us, then we will take a back seat. So that's it, Mr. Tarzan. I hope I have been able to answer your question.
Thank you very much, Sanolu Atosi. Well, my view is that there's no much ado here any longer. The handwriting is very clear on the wall. I think everybody should start recuperating right now. Everybody should start, getting back their energies right now, putting it together while we watch. And in our various ways, we will continue to keep them in prayers, because my belief from the start, from the moment that I heard that Mohbad died, from the moment that I heard that he was buried in the manner that he was, the moment that I heard that Aloba was not in the house, the moment that I heard that the man was being tossed around, the moment that I heard about the nurse story, the moment that I heard about them not releasing the documents to the father to enable them do what they needed to do, the moment that I heard that the police did not do anything, even though they took the corpse to the police station, the moment that I read that the nurse got a lawyer even before Baba Mohbad was informed of what happened, I felt that this fight is a good one. I felt that this fight was a good one, that I needed to jump in and chip in and add my voice, right? And I believe very strongly that I have done well. My voice has added to the energy, just like many of us, thousands of Nigerians and people from outside have added their voices to this fight, because we believe that Mohbad should not just go like that without us knowing what happened to him in that house. What made those three guys to rush out of the house at 3 a.m.? We need to know. And we need to know why. And if Aloba himself have said that Alilopo mommy, if Abu Ebel had said that Otijewo Fumi, if Wumi told the court that the Baba is giving him bad belly because she did not hand over the placenta to him, if Iya Mohbad told the world and said, Ojo Monday ton pe mi, Ojo Monday to kuyen, if Iya Mohbad said that she met a strange man in Mohbad's bed with his girlfriend, The moment that I saw all of this, I felt like, no, I should chip in, come in. And I believe that I have done so well. My conscience is clear. When the book, when the next page, when the book of Mohbad, Justice for Mohbad is being written, I know if my name in any way would appear in any part in the book, my children will be proud that I did my best. I wanted justice for Mohbad. I wanted to answer that question to be answered. What happened to Mohbad? Why? Is the boy his child? So, and if we have gotten to this point where we have been, encouraged, or we have been reluctantly asked to go and take a back seat and watch, we will do that. We will do that. We will do that. Because Theo Bakinche, people like you, people from across the world, there will never have been somebody like Enioshoro. If not for people like you, if not for good people who actually wanted closure, judicial closure to this matter, who want justice to this matter, there won't be Sanshitu. There will never have been Sanshitu. So, the fact that we pushed the matter to this point where we are now being asked to sit back and watch, I am proud of every one of you. I am proud of myself. I'm proud of the stand that I took. I'm proud of the decision that I took to say, no, this is not right. To say, no, this should not happen again in our society. To say, no, our police cannot behave like this and we think they have done well. To say that, no, our system cannot be like this. To say, no, that our courts should not be represented by somebody like that magistrate. I'm proud. And so, Aloba will be all right. It will be fine. It will be fine. So I just want to encourage all of us. Let's take a breather. Let's go and recuperate, get back our energy. And we see how it goes from here. Again, Mr. Aloba, if you're listening, please make sure you have in place a mechanism with which you can inform us what's going on, with which you can tell us where the matter is. Please, if you are not going to do us any other favor, please at least do us that favor, because we have always relied on the critical thinkers from time, to give us accurate information, to update us, to educate us, to inform us. But now that they have decided to sit where we are sitting, and we hope that you have an arrangement in place. This is where I will stop for now, sir. Thank you very much, Honorable Young.
Good evening, Honorable
Okay.
Good evening.
Mr. Arisha, jẹ́ kí bàbá priest kọ́kọ́ lọ kẹ́yìn tó lọ ìjọ má bínú.
Good evening, everyone.
Ẹ káalẹ́ sà.
Mr. Arisha, ẹ má bínú ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Good evening. Mọ́mí wa Ayékòtọ́, ẹ káalẹ́ mà. Mọ́mí Yèyé Bọ́bagúnwà Ire Àánú, ẹ káalẹ́ mà o. Báyọ̀ Billion, báwo ni ṣó ti wà òkè? Ẹ káalẹ́. Daddy Tasan, good evening. Honorable York, good evening, sir.
Ẹ sà.
My own view is little bit different lórí DNA. Ní ọjọ́ tí mo rí kíní lẹ́tà yẹn lọ́dọ̀ Madam Coffee, I called one or two people. I said, nígbà tí mo kà tí mo digest ẹ̀, mo ní both party they are not going to do the DNA. Government want to do that DNA by themselves. Wípé kò sí party kankan tó máa sanwó àbí tó máa ṣe DNA fún àwọn. Pé according to my analysis on that DNA, ó jẹ́ kó yé mi wípé there is a controversy. That's why they employ the welfare officer to come in. Òun ló máa conduct DNA yẹn. Òun ló dẹ̀ máa submit ẹ̀ fún court. Ẹnìkan wá ń béèrè lọ́dún pé ṣé gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì máa ń ṣe DNA? Mo ní, why are you so stupid? Gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ń ṣe DNA when there is a controversy on a DNA issue. Gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ní right láti lè ṣe.
But sir,
With the decision of the court, sir.
But sir, government DNA is not in this order. It is the family. It is the family that applied. So why
yes,
is
I know.
want to do on the behalf of the family?
Ibi tó ń gbé wa lọ lórí memo ni máa pe kíní ẹ, it's not order. Memo, I will just say the memo is not an order. When you read it critically, it's just a memo. It is not an order. Because at the end of the day, we learned that it was a mistake bringing it out. Wọ́n mọ̀ wípé ẹ̀yin ọlọ́pọlọ tọpọlọ yín pé báyìí.
Prince. Ẹ̀yin lẹ sọ.
Wọ́n mọ̀ pé ìtọpọlọ yín pé báyìí.
Prince.
Wọ́n mọ̀ pé máa rí gbogbo
Daddy Prince.
loophole yẹn.
Wípé it is a mistake.
Sáwásáàpù.
No.
Sáwásáàpù.
Gbọ́ kan tí mo sọ, mo ní okay wípé ṣé mistake ni wọ́n pè ní nígbà tí ẹ gbé nǹkan jáde. As a learned lawyer, ẹ lọ kọ kò sí nǹkan lókè, no letter headed, no signature, and ẹ dẹ̀ gbé fún press dẹ̀ dábò ta pa. They have granted Baba Loba the kìíní kan to do in America to do in kìíní kan. Wọ́n gbé jáde, wọ́n flash wa. At the end of the day, we realize that kò genuine ó fake ni. Now, wọ́n tún wá gbé CTC mí tẹ̀lé lẹ́yìn gbàgà. The welfare officer we conducted. When you say welfare we conducted the DNA, it's not sample collection. They are indirectly telling us they are going to do it.
No, Mr. Prince, wọ́n ní under the strict supervision of the
òyìnbó tí wọ́n lò nìyẹn dadi yọọkì àwèrè náwọn pípù yẹn wọ́n mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣe but ṣe mọ̀ wípé Ọlọ́run Lédùmarè kó má fi oúnjẹ wa síbi abẹ́ ọ̀tá. Wọ́n ti believe pé kò sí nǹkan tí baba lọ́ba lè ṣe fáwọn. Táwọn bá gba sọ́tún, tán bá gba sósì, tán bá gba síbi tó bá wù wọ́n náà máa gba sí at the end of the day. Kó lọ jókòó kó máa wòran ni. Ṣé wọ́n lè ṣerú ẹ̀ fún ọmọ? Wọ́n lè ṣerú ẹ̀ fún Davido. Ní ìgbàdúrà kú fún Davido. Tí nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣẹlẹ̀ sọ́ta Davido, ṣá máa wà níbi tá a wà lénìí ni.
Not at all, 100%, not at all. Ṣé bá rí fídíò tí mo play ká tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ show yìí, fídíò tí mo play yẹn, máa yẹn.
Mi ò tètè wọ́ bẹ mo kàn gbọ́ play later yẹn.
Akíngbóyè yẹn, ọmọ the same state ni wá. You understand? But the last election, ó jáde fún governor Ondo state. So òun náà ilé ló kú sí, but ẹ bá rí báwọn pàǹtí yẹn wọ́n yẹ tó convoy lọ ṣe forensic nílé ẹ̀.
Wọ́n mọ̀ nǹkan tó yẹ kán ṣe Honourable York. Sori judgement méjì ló wà Nàìjíríà wa yẹn, especially Lagos state. Judgement kan wà fáwọn olówó, judgment kan wà fún mẹ̀kúnnù.
100%.
So mẹ̀kúnnù yẹn ni bàbá Mohbad fọ́ọ̀lù sí. Judgment mẹ̀kúnnù ni bàbá Mohbad fọ́ọ̀lù sí. Náà ṣe ń ṣe gbogbo tó ń ṣe yẹn. They know what is right, but they don't want to do it. But a máa wò wọ́n, bá a máa pariwo wọn síta. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ní sùúrù bí tó sì Santos sọ́lẹ̀ kan ó ní let us wait till Friday ṣèbílẹ̀ ti fẹ́ mọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tún wo jókà tó tún máa gbé wá fún wa. So ọ̀rọ̀ tèmi ò ju bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ.
Thank you very much. I really want to appreciate gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tó ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí platform yìí because I see the genuineness in their talk, how to get the true justice Mohbad deserved. And I must appreciate everyone across board, for standing by of Joseph Aloba and putting it at the back of their mind that we cannot cry more than the bereaved. We can only do what we can do. I appreciate everybody that have spoken before now, the ones that are talking. Kudos to you, Mommy Rianu, Bayo Billion, Yeva Bagunwa, Ayekoto, Mr. Tazan, Prince the Prince, Sanolua to sing. God bless all of you. Let me quickly go to my brother, lovely brother, in person of Arishi. Arishi, let's have you, please. Mr. Arishi, let's have you.
Ekale, Honorable Young Daddy. Miriano, Mr. Bayo Billion. Mama Tiwa, Yeye Boba Gonwa Muki. Mami Ayekoto. Daddy Tazan. Daddy Prince. Muki, everybody. Oh, ibi tí màá ti gbọ́rọ̀ mi lálẹ́. Màá gbé látòrí Múyìwá. Sorry. Number one enemy, Baba. We keep on saying it. Muyiwa. This same Muyiwa we are talking about. Báwo ló ṣe wá síbi picture of justice for Mohbad? Where was Muyiwa when Mohbad was alive? Where was Muyiwa when Baba Mohbad was suffering? Where was Muyiwa when Baba needed him most? Bí Muyiwa yẹn ṣe wá, ó dàbí àránsí because Yorùbá máa ní àlọ́ kò kí ń tán lórí alábàáwọn. Gbogbo nǹkan burúkú tó ṣẹlẹ̀ níbi justice for Mohbad kò síbi tán ti ní mẹ́sàn Muyiwa. Adé ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí ti pẹ́. And ẹ má jẹ́ ká ní believe kan pé anybody manipulate Mr. Aloba. No, I don't believe that. Ago wà ní justice for Mohbad for the past 2 years pẹ̀lú Baba Aloba ni. With a lot of threats pẹ̀lú gbogbo báwọn èèyàn ti lọ ń bá Mr. Aloba ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Baba still stand still pé justice fún ọmọ àwọn làwọn wá. But that time, Baba need the public. It's not that I'm trying to castigate Baba or anything. Tó bá kàn di time tó yẹ ká sọ òtítọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ agbọ̀rọ̀ sọ. So, nígbà tí wọ́n lọ sí autopsy and toxicology, tí ó involve our public tó jẹ́ pé àwọn family Baba àti Muyiwa then lawyer náà jọ wá ẹni tó máa sí. Kò sẹ́ni tó manipulate Baba láti ìkẹyìn wọn sí public nígbà yẹn. Nígbà tí ó di ọ̀rọ̀ corona inquest, kò sẹ́ni tó kẹ̀yìn Baba sí public. This time around, ọ̀rọ̀ DNA tá a rí gẹ́gẹ́ bí nǹkan tó lè help wa pé tí ò ní jẹ́ wàhálà wa gbé gbogbo wàhálà tá a ti ṣe. Ó wá jẹ́rù time yẹn náà wá rí Baba manipulate Something is fishy there. I don't believe anyone manipulate Baba. Like I said yesterday, I can still believe that maybe Baba is trying to deceive the deceivers. Bóyá Baba fẹ́ play game along. I still believe that. Reason tí mo fi sọ eléyìí ni pé I will keep on remind Mr. Lover. You are the one that came to public and said, a kì í bímọ lẹ́ni tó kẹtan nínú ọ̀ràn wa. So I will be surprised if you come out tomorrow and tell the public that àti lẹ́ni tó kẹtan nínú family wa báyìí o. Another thing, ẹni tó bá ti ṣe díẹ̀ nìyẹn tán, you let the public, you let the world know that the person that buy your son. So it will be a surprise if you come out tomorrow and tell the public that I was joking then. I don't know anything about that. So, Abagan, and no matter how, Thomas say, Kotoba promise Baba lónìí. Bóyá we promise you we will not take you to court. Ọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu lásán ni. Even going to say díẹ̀ we need to gbé yín lọ sí court already. Ẹ bá ṣe díẹ̀ nìyẹn tán, tó bá wá positive, a lot will happen. Kò ṣe pé a máa ń rí kò sẹ́ni kankan tó rí nàkalẹ̀. Àwọn ò kí ń àdẹ̀lé sọ fún yín pé Jésù ń pè wá lórí fóònù. Ó ń sọ kan báyìí, ó ń sọ kan báyìí. Bọ̀ ojú inú làwa fi wò nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀, nǹkan tó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́yìn tí gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n ń plan bá happen tán. Ọlọ́run Mr. Lover lọ́wọ́. A lot of people to try. And mo still believe pé wàhálà tá a ṣe for the past 2 years kò ní gbé. Because ẹlẹ́dàá oníkálukú àtọkùnrin àtobìnrin ọjọ́ tí ò ní sọ̀run rárá. Ọjọ́ tẹ́lómi máa gbàgbé ibi tó yẹ kó lọ síbi iṣẹ́ tó máa gbàgbé níbi tó ti ń ṣe life justice for Mohbad, justice for Mohbad. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn láwọn ló ṣiṣẹ́. Ẹlòmíì tó jóbìnrin ìfúngàn ọkọ ẹ máa fún nígbàjú kò lè wá orí social media wá sọ ni ìgbà tọkọ bá ní kó bò ń ṣe nǹkan tó jókòó ti justice for Mohbad tí ò rántí iṣẹ́ tí ọkọ rẹ̀ rán mọ́. Tọkọ bá dé ọkọ máa bínú sí i. Ọkọ ẹlòmíì gan tí ò bá gbà lójú ó máa yàn lódì for some days kó tó reconsider. So I still believe that Mr. Lover will do the needful. Torí pé kí ni wàhálà gbogbo wa yìí kò gbọdọ̀ gbé. Wọ́n sọ pé wèrè ni ó ń fi pa apá ewúrẹ́ jiyàn. Tá bá ní this justice for Mohbad is not about family alone. It's about all of us. Because we are not fighting for only Mohbad. We are also fighting for our future. So, to me, don't let us lose hope. Let us believe that what we are looking for will still happen, which is justice for Mohbad. And Ọlọ́run wa pẹ̀lú wa. Ó dàbí ní kálukú ṣe ní pé ká má ṣe ju family lọ. But a sì wá ń bí bàyà máa mọ òwò kan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Which I believe good thing will happen in the nearest future. Ọlọ́run àdúró ti gbogbo wa. Thank you everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Arishi. And I must appreciate everybody tonight for the little contribution. Tomorrow, same time, we will going to be live again. By then, we would have gotten the document coming from the family. And like I say, all our interest is for the family, for Baba Mohbad, to get justice at the end of the day. And everything we're taking, every step we're making is for him to get justice at the end of the day. Nothing else. We're not concerned about royalty. We are not concerned about any other thing. But what we're concerned about is Baba getting justice. You understand? And if we find a document that is mischievous, it is in our coffers to point it out to the public, which is what we're doing now. And God bless Baba Mubad, as he continue in their struggle. And by tomorrow, we are praying hopefully that we get the right documents from whichever quarters we're getting it, so that at least our mind will be rest assured. Let me say this, let it be on this note that anything DNA, the critical thinkers should not be held responsible for now for DNA. We actually have a strategy that we're working on, but with the way things are unfolding now, we decided to take a back step and we're watching closely. And but for now, that's all we can say, that critical thinkers should not be held responsible for the DNA, But if there's any changes to what we've said tonight, in the later time, we'll be able to come out to public and said, okay, we're ready to go all out with our strategy vis-a-vis, this is what we have on ground, this is what we're doing, this is what we're doing. But like I said, election is not rigged on the day of election. You understand? But we keep our fingers crossed. We keep watching, and we keep looking at all the parties' body language and characters involved, so that in the end of the day, we'll not be caught in the web. But in that lieu, I want to appreciate every gifter tonight. Thank you for gifting your boy once again, Honorable Yoktade in the building. I appreciate everybody, and I must say, tomorrow is going to be another day where we shall be expecting the needful to be done. You understand? We're supporting Joseph Bamiwo, Olua Bamiwo, Aloba. We're supporting him 100%. And what we can do in the best of interest of the public is to point out, this is what we're seeing. That is what we're doing. And we can't cry, as been said, more than the bereaved. We can't cry more than the bereaved. Let's take it like that. We appreciate that's okay. On this note, we'll come to an end on this live. I appreciate everybody that has been on point. This is about 10:20 Cotonou time. God bless everyone that has spoken. Baba Gunwa, Irianum, Bayobila, Arishe, Sanoluwa Tosin, Ayeko To, Prince, everybody that have joined us, like Mr. Tazan, TikTok Comfy, what you ask for me, I've sent it to you. God bless you, all you do for justice. It is what it is. We can always point out. Tabari to the way it's not in out of space. Taba point out, and God bless everyone. I must say this. Let's continue in this quest for justice. Every plan of the government that is not, that we feel is not actually genuine, we're going to be exposing it, and we're going to be exposing it, and we're going to be, be putting it out to the public, just like the same way we did to this document, and we believe a court document must be stamped and signed, and we don't know whether the quarters that one was coming from and all that. So we'll continue to do what we can do, and God will continue to bless you. Officially, for today, till we meet again tomorrow.